Simpson. And Japan have gone absent without leave. This is Whitmore. Hall and Gale both available. It's still Whitmore. It is the Reggae Boys who take the lead.
Ball chat. Football Nation, welcome to Ball Chat AFCON 2024, a round of 16, 5 headlines. Big up yourself, family. Today is January 31st. Boy, January, a month gone already, January 31st. My name is Benton. Big up on yourself. 5 headlines from AFCON 2024, round of 16. Boy, a whole heap of madness. A lot of surprises that occurred in this tournament. So we're going to get to some of our 5 headlines in this tournament. And I want the family to know that it's actually AFCON 2023. It was scheduled to happen in the year 2023. But because of the 2022 World Cup, it got pushed back to this year. So you might see some places where it's labeled AFCON 2023. At the same tournament. So we just want the people to get to know the clarity on that information. All right, let's get to the meat. Let's get to the business at hand because Senegal reached home already. Big up to Alou Cisse, my brethren. Hopefully he's doing well. Big up to all the Senegalese fans, all the Lions of Teranga fans. Big up on yourself. Go on home in the yard. Top 5 stories from round of 16 knockout games. Story number 5. We're just going to count backwards and see if we get it right this time. Story number 5. Cape Verde, Angola both picked up their first knockout victory at AFCON. Big accomplishments. Big accomplishment by both of these teams. Big up to Pedro Conclaves, coach of Angola. Big up to Bubista, coach of Cape Verde. Big up to all these players. Ryan Mendes with the go-ahead goal, the goal for Cape Verde. And man called Gelson Dalla with the goals. And big up to the youth called Freddy. Because Angola is playing some serious football. Why people have... Angola's goalkeeper, Neblu, picked up a red card early in the ball game, and we thought that was it. Angola would be going home. But this team found a way. So congrats, they won, and they won convincingly. Angola will face Nigeria in the next round, the quarterfinals. We'll discuss that later on in the report. But most of all, big up to Cape Verde and Angola, the Blue Sharks, and the Black Antelopes, Blue Sharks of Cape Verde, Black Antelopes of Angola for picking up their first knockout round victory at AFCON. Big up on yourself, family. All right, storyline number 4. Because you don't know how count, we always count backwards with them things. Storyline number 4 at AFCON 2023 or 2024, whichever one. And by the way, one big up to our brethren, Darren Ellison and a Deviant Art for this very beautiful background. AFCON 2023 being held in Cote d'Ivoire. So check it out on Deviant Art and support the man thing. Alright. AFCON 2023 number 4 top headlines from the round of 16. Mali. Big up to Coach Eric Chile of Mali. No team has played more games at AFCON without winning a title. 55 games in the history of this tournament for Mali. And is it this time? Question for ask Malian players and Mali team members and Mali family. We don't know what. Big up to all the people in my Timbuktu who listen to Ball Chat. If not now, Mali, when? If not now, when? Defensively, they have been stout in this tournament. Conceded 2 goals. Yes, Nigeria conceded less. The Super Eagles conceded less. But you have to recognize and respect how Mali is defending as a group. They're stout. They're missing the man, Mr. Basuma. Basuma picked up an injury and was, we don't want to call it an injury still, but I mean, he had a slight discomfort, so he was kept out of the round of 16 game. So big up to Mali. Can Mali win this thing, family? Big question for Mali, if not know when. Very, very impressive team. Quietly going about their business. Look forward to watching this team continue to run in this tournament as they get ready to look at who they're playing in the next round. All right, continuing our top 5 headlines of AFCON 2024 or 2023, whichever one. AFCON 2024, next headline number 3. Ivory Coast beats Senegal. But it's not even about Senegal. It's not even about Senegal. Big up to Alusi, say, big up to Sadio Mane. Boy, from Sadio Mane married to the 18-year-old, them give him look at where. By the way, people need to talk to Sadio Mane and them things there still. But big up to Senegal. Good luck on the way on the flight home. Have a safe journey going back to your clubs, etc., etc. Big up to Kalobale and all them things. But the Elephants of Ivory Coast, Côte d'Ivoire, Didier Drogba, mad vibes. The entire Côte d'Ivoire and Ivory Coast family, man called Bala Frank Kessie. Bala converted the penalty. Book Ivory Coast place in the quarterfinals. Some teams will fall under home pressure, family. Ivory Coast is not one of those teams. Look at this. Ivory Coast fired the coach, the former coach, Jean-Louis Gasset, in the middle of the tournament after he lost the first 2 games. Fired the coach, Jean-Louis Gasset, and his assistant, and the federation said the results were insufficient. MC5, the interim, the assistant, the man who's leading the charge, has energized this group. How far will the Elephants go in the remainder of the tournament? Of course, the Elephants won in 2015. Yeah, that was a big side with Yaya Toure, General, Bala, etc., call him whatever. But Ivory Coast finding ways to win football game from them fire Jean-Louis Gasset. Big up yourself to MC5. You know, going to the game against Senegal, MC5 said he didn't sleep a wink. I wonder what he's doing now as he's getting ready for quarterfinal games. One probably up a mud him. All right, storyline number 2. All right, so we did storyline number 5, which was Angola and Cape Verde. We did storyline number 4, which was Mali looking good and Mali quietly going about their business. We did storyline number 3, highlighting a recovery in a tournament by the Elephants of Ivory Coast. Fired the coach in the middle of the tournament and moved on to the next round. Not only the knockout round, but they're into the quarterfinals. Storyline number 4 at AFCON 2024 or 2023, whichever one. Storyline number 4. Family, there's always this talk a lot of times about domestic or local ballers cannot win tournament. They cannot do well at tournament, local leagues. You hear a lot of discussion about local leagues. Unless you're playing in Europe or you're playing in some big league, some far distance land to get professionalism and blah, 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 you cannot achieve success as a national team. South Africa, the Bafana is proven wrong. Here, 8 of South Africa's starting 11 that eliminated Morocco from AFCON played for Sundowns in the Nations Premier League. 8 of the starting 11 players that started on that track for Bafana played for Sundowns in the Nations Premier League. Don't let anyone tell you that local players cannot get the job done. It's all about coaching, it's all about building relationship and putting together a cohesive unit that can achieve a job. Big up to South Africa and big up to the Bafana for doing excellent job keeping their players local. Of course, they probably want some more money still, so they might try to go Europe and yeah, me understand it. But as of now, 8 of those players that eliminated the fancy European BS Morocco team players, 8 of those players for Bafana plays their football in South Africa for Mamelodi Sundowns. And Mamelodi Sundowns is currently the top team in the South African League, South African Premier League. A team down about named Cape Town Spurs. Yeah, Cape Town Spurs. Arsenal fans, I would have said, no matter where you go in the world, Spurs are bogside. Look it up. Don't ask me for it. Storyline number 4. Family, storyline number 1. The number 1 storyline from the round of 16 of AFCON 2024 is the one and only parity at this tournament. Just let's take a step back and highlight the parity of this tournament. I want to just read some stats to the family. AFCON 2021, and big up to Dean Amimi and at Algerian Footy on X for posting this and highlighting a very nice image. We know the data and we know the thing still, but we just highlight Dean Amimi because he did a good job. Big up yourself. AFCON 2021 quarterfinals had 8 completely different teams to AFCON 2023. In AFCON 2021, 8 different teams were in the quarterfinal as opposed to this edition of this tournament. That is parity. Those 8 teams in 2021, Egypt, Morocco, Senegal, Equatorial Guinea, Burkina Faso, Cameroon, Gambia, Tunisia, gone home. They're all home. The current 8 teams in the quarterfinals of AFCON 2024, Angola, Cape Verde, Cote d'Ivoire, DR Congo, Guinea, Mali, Super Eagles Nigeria, and Bafana. So parity is something that is very, very, very powerful in AFCON. AFCON tournament doesn't do well with repeat winners. The last repeat winner was Egypt from 2006 to 2008. Senegal gone home. Algeria 2019 champion couldn't repeat. Cameroon 2017 couldn't repeat. Ivory Coast 2015 couldn't repeat. The tournament has done a great job of fostering competition, and the trophy no live on the boy yard. Parity is a number 1 storyline coming out of AFCON 2024 knockout round. Parity, no one can guarantee a victory. Senegal, Alou Cisse, big up yourself. All right, let's take a look at the quarterfinal games coming down, family. Quarterfinal games on the docket for the next round. Quarterfinal games, Nigeria versus Angola. The Super Eagles of Nigeria will play the Black Antelopes of Angola this on Friday at 12 noon. Boy, I wonder if Victor Osimhen and Angola and Nigeria going, I wouldn't be surprised if Angola beat Nigeria. I wouldn't be surprised. In fact, we have put a small money for Angola if we win the one day. Also Friday at 3 p.m., Republic RD Congo takes on Guinea. Friday at 3 p.m. Yo, people, I would love to see Congo win this thing. Any one of these teams who have never won it before. Congo, and of course they won an all additional tournament that when they play as Congo Kinshasa. But a different team, so they can't claim that. All these teams that have never won it before. Mali, Cape Verde, all these teams that have never won it before. It would be nice to see one of them things. So Friday we have Nigeria versus Angola at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Then we have RD Congo versus Guinea at 3 p.m. Friday. And then wrap up quarterfinal games on Saturday at 12 noon with Mali versus Cote d'Ivoire. Home crowd is going to be up for the Elephants of Cote d'Ivoire. Mali is going to have to figure out a way to navigate that team. Probably a pay part the bus thing and go on. Cape Verde and South Africa will play in a 3 p.m. kickoff game. The winner of Nigeria, Angola will play the winner of South Africa versus Cape Verde. The winner of Mali and Cote d'Ivoire will play the winner of Guinea. Will play the winner of Guinea versus RD Congo in the semi-final. Well, you know, so I love enough how they have Morocco, Senegal in the final. So right now, yo, Cape Verde. I'm picking Babusta and Cape Verde to make it to the semi-final, and then we reconvene. I am also picking Mali to make it to the semi-final. Yo, Ivory Coast conceded 6 goals in this tournament so far. Them have to figure out a way if it stop people from score from them. And yes, I know a lot of that was under the old coach and Jean-Louis Gasset and all them things there. But yeah, are the same players. Don't tell me Serge Aurier turned big defender all of a sudden. All right, football family, that is AFCON quarterfinals 2023. Nigeria versus Angola on Friday at 12 noon. RD Congo versus Guinea at 3 p.m. Cape Verde versus South Africa on Saturday at 3 p.m. Mali versus Cote d'Ivoire at noon, or Ivory Coast. See them on Elephants. Top 5 stories coming out of the big business, out of Ball Chat roundup of AFCON 2024. Angola and Cape Verde won their first knockout stage match at this AFCON 2024. Big up to Babusta and his team. Cape Verde, big up to Prejo Goncalves and his team. Angola. Mali, 55 games at this tournament. The most games played at a tournament by this team, by any team in AFCON without winning a trophy. So Mali, if not now, when? And the third most top headlines coming out of the round of 16 is Ivory Coast is finding a way, family. I don't know how they're doing it. They're finding a way. Fired the coach Jean-Louis Gasset in the middle of the tournament, interim in charge, and they found a way to see past Senegal. The number 2 top storyline coming out of the round of 16 is South Africa. Bafana. Don't let anyone tell you that local players cannot achieve anything as a unit in international football. You hear this talk all the time about local leagues, especially in developing countries, are not up to scratch and they cannot win. South Africa had 8 starting players in that team that from their local league that defeated big fat fancy Morocco. So don't let nobody, it's all about work, collective effort, and a vision and a connective community to win football games. All right, connect with us on Instagram and let us know your thoughts, family. Let us know your thoughts. Connect with us on Instagram at Ball Chat Podcast. We're on Twitter at Ball Chat 1. We're on Facebook at Ball Chat. AFCON turned up. Yo, Mali, if not now, win a trophy, brother. Win a trophy, Basuma. By the way, we hope so Basuma stop hanging around himself.